It started as a normal Friday night. We were at our favorite neighborhood bar with a small group of friends, laughing, catching up, letting the stress of the week fade. I had expected a fun night. I hadn't expected betrayal. She, my partner of 7 years, was already on edge, nursing her drink, eyes darting between friends, me, and the bartender. Something about the way she carried herself tonight felt off, but I brushed it aside. Everyone has off nights, right? Then it happened. In the middle of a casual conversation, she turned to me, voice sharp, eyes blazing, and said words I'll never forget. "You're pathetic. You've never been good enough, and you never will be." The bar went quiet for a moment. Friends froze, unsure what to do. The shock hit me first, a physical punch to the chest. Humiliation burned hotter than anger. I could feel heat creeping up my neck, eyes stinging, heart hammering. My friends tried to intervene, saying her words were uncalled for, but she ignored them, continuing to curse and belittle me in front of everyone. For a split second, I wanted to yell, to hit back, to defend myself with fire. But then Grandma's voice came to me, calm and cutting through the chaos of my mind. "Don't fight with anger. Fight with preparation and truth. Let her reveal herself, then act." I took a deep breath, grounding myself. I refused to react. No tears, no shouting. Instead, I documented everything. Phone discreetly in hand, I recorded her words, her tone, her expression. Every insult, every curse, every sarcastic laugh, all preserved. The rest of the evening I stayed composed. I smiled at friends, laughed at jokes, and quietly took note of the patterns in her behavior. She wanted drama. I gave her calm observation. She wanted shame. I gave her evidence. By the end of the night, she had exhausted herself, unaware of the quiet storm I had already begun. She left the bar before I did, angry and muttering, convinced she had humiliated me. I stayed behind for a moment, reflecting, knowing the real confrontation wasn't loud. It was planned. Days later, I didn't confront her in anger. Instead, I called her into the living room when no one else was around. Calmly, I played the recording of her words back to her. No commentary, no yelling, just the undeniable truth. Her behavior, her cruelty, her public humiliation laid bare. Her reaction was immediate. She froze, eyes wide, jaw tight. I didn't mean," she stammered. Her voice faltered because she knew there was no excuse that could erase what she had done. She cursed me at the bar thinking it was private, or at least that I would crumble. But the truth had caught up to her. I looked at her, calm and measured. "You thought everyone saw me as small, unworthy, easy to hurt. But you were wrong. I didn't break. You embarrassed yourself, not me." Weeks passed. Our friends had already started noticing the pattern of her cruelty. Small incidents she thought were private, nagging, insults, belittling, began to come to light. The bar incident wasn't just a one-time outburst, it was proof of a pattern. Her credibility and image among our social circle quietly unraveled, while I remained composed, respected, and unshaken. The ultimate revenge wasn't public shaming. It wasn't loud confrontation. It was patience, documentation, and letting truth speak for itself. Every insult she hurled, every curse she spat, became a mirror reflecting her own toxicity. And she realized, painfully and privately, that she had underestimated me. I didn't end the relationship in rage that night, but I did set boundaries. I made it clear that betrayal, cursing, or humiliation would never be tolerated. She knew I had the evidence, I had the calm, and I had the truth on my side. Months later, our friends would casually mention the bar incident. Some laughed quietly, some shook their heads, and I would smile, quietly, because the real victory wasn't drama. It was dignity preserved, patience rewarded, and the quiet understanding that she had lost the battle she thought she was winning. Sometimes the best revenge isn't anger, it's composure, strategy, and the power to let someone's own actions define them. And that night at that bar, I won without raising my voice. And that was enough.